All right, you ready?
Yeah, so we're going to do what on Monday again? Oh, hey.
So Monday morning, we've got Ashley from Aspire Optical at 8:45.
Okay.
Just confirmed Grover Norquist from Americans for Tax Reform at 9:30.
He's going to talk about that $3.5 trillion boondoggle infrastructure bill. I can't wait to talk about that. I'm acting a little weird right now because Matt just came in here and he's wearing his National Radio Day shirt and he's kind of fired up. Did you know it's National Radio Day, Chris?
I didn't know it's National Radio Day.
I just find out every day is National Radio Day to us, so we just kind of do what we do. This is Chris Larson, the producer of the What's on Your Mind show. We're talking about Monday's show and some of the guests we're going to have on. And how about I give you a little tour of the place here for National Radio Day? Chris, can you hang on?
I sure can, Scott.
Yeah, I'm going to go give Matt a tour. So this is our studio that I do What's on Your Mind in every day, and we're actually adding on to the studio because WDAY will be joining us here as well, AM 970, 93.1 FM. So you can come by here and just see what I see when I'm on the air if you want, and check this out. So we just got done with the show. So normally this is all lined up with callers. This would say, you know, Matt and Fargo, Marion Wilton, and all the callers we had on today, and they all show up right there, what we want to talk about. This is our live stream feed, so I can see what we're doing because we feed the show not only on the radio, but also to our social media platforms and at frankspeech.com. Chris Larson manages that from behind the scenes. We had guests today that join us, sort of like a Zoom call, only they're on the radio and on our video feed. And over here is, my email, and this is Slack. So this is all of our internal, conversation that goes on during the show. We obviously, this is kind of a funny one. This is a meme that went up. It's President Biden saying, hey, when the hell is Trump coming back? Because I suck at this. That was a funny one. Here's one sent a picture in of a horse with blinders on and said, Scott's view of your health freedom. So that was a little dig at me, which we had fun with on the show today. And then we have the Chad Isaac trial. Here's an interesting story from the Inform that I didn't even get a chance to talk about. It's a chiropractor in West Fargo who is very much against the vaccine and now is speaking out, literally posting on social media and YouTube from his hospital bed saying, hey, I was wrong. You should get the vaccine. By the way, my vision is that you ought to decide whether or not you get the vaccine, as in you ought to decide. So, but I've also said healthcare, institutions and companies, if they decide that you need that as a condition of employment, that's their right, because we don't have a right to work anywhere and just say, I will work here. If you feel like you've been discriminated against in that regard, you could take it to court, you could go to labor unions, whatever. But the choice is ultimately up to all of us. I'm tired of hearing about it. I really am. Have you been vaccinated? Have you done the selfie? Little post on Facebook with the little frame? No. This is a personal decision. We don't walk around talking about, hey, I've had my colon out. I have, and I happen to be on the radio and I've talked about it, but that isn't something people are comfortable doing and they shouldn't be. So we talked all about that today as well. So anyway, that's kind of what we do. And then over here are the screens that you see first of all, sadly, I'm here to admit that 2 of the 3 screens are on the same thing that they were when I came in here this morning. And it's because Good Morning America and on WDAY and the Today Show are the preferred viewing of the Need to Know Morning Show. Yeah, that's right. That's why we have what we call Steve, our House Liberal, who's not actually liberal, and Alex Taylor to battle about that. I didn't get a chance to change it. Usually I have it on CNBC and on Fox and all of that. We'll give you a tour here of the radio station real quickly. This guy watches over us every day. So we have him right there in the corner watching over us. And we look out over I-29. If you can see, I don't know if you can see with the light. I'll pull this down so it's a little better. Kind of a gloomy day, but there's I-29 out there and the cars whipping by and all that stuff. There's my clock so I can stay on time. Here's the rest of the studio. If we have guests, we can have 4 guests in here at any time. And we're kind of building this out all the way down. So I'll just bring you to meet some of the people behind the scenes on National Radio Day. Spencer, right here, ladies and gentlemen, Spencer Jost, one of our just get it done kind of guys. We have many of those. Happy National Radio Day to you, Spencer.
Happy National Radio Day. Thank you for being a part.
This guy keeps the trains running on time around here on Dustin Moore's team. This would be the ace engineer. He's the Snurdly of the What's on Your Mind show, Kevin Flynn. right here in the Talk Studio. Happily, did you know it was National Radio Day, Bruce?
I did. I actually saw that on one of my Facebook feeds.
On your Facebook feed.
Yeah, the National Radio Day.
Isn't every day National Radio
Giving faces like this a career for decades.
He has a face for radio, as we say. Somebody uses that joke on me every day. But I think every day is National Radio Day, don't you?
So yeah, absolutely.
What's the tour? What do you do here?
It's where we do all the mixing and stuff. It's where the different screens for different sources. This is our air feed, what's on the air right now and what's coming. There's different pages for different audio clips we can take at any time, and just doing some editing on some promos right now on our editing software here. Yeah.
I see you have the screen up there as well. Are you waiting for President Biden and to tell us everything we need to know about Afghanistan in 40 minutes here?
I'm not.
You're not? You're not waiting for that?
No, I leave it on mostly for entertainment purposes.
All right, so let me give you the rest of the little tour here. So you can't really envision this now, but two of rooms like we just came out of will go all the way down here. We'll have another control room there. We'll have a video room there. We'll have our weather center, and then where that wall is right now, where you see Alicia, our traffic manager, wave Alicia, and Brady, our video guru, there he is, wave Brady. They're back there working away, but behind them, that wall will go out, and we'll show you in a minute, where there will then be a news center, a WDAY control room, and a similar talk studio on the edge of the building, way out there, another 10,000 square feet coming up in just a little bit. This is one of our fine sales managers, Alyssa. Give
Hi,
away.
Scott.
Yeah, it's National Radio Day. Do you guys know this?
I heard that.
National Radio Day. Yeah, exactly right. And so we go through here. This is the Crystal Lopez, who is my sales partner right here. She's the best. Is there anything you want to say about me to the audience about?
Oh boy.
Yeah. Well, this is your chance. I'm really easy to work with, hard to work with. What am I?
Yeah, really easy to work with for sure.
Yeah, Crystal came from an event planning world, and I always say, I'm the event plan me. So
yeah, very complicated.
it is all complicated is the word she likes to use. So Mr. Hallstrom is on his way to New York, so he isn't here today. Greg Bird is stealing his office. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Our sales manager, Jeff Ogden, there, but he's gone as well. Look at Birdman in there. Yeah, see, he's busy working away. Did you know it's National Radio Day, Birdman?
I did not know it was National Radio Day.
Yeah, he didn't know. When we say it's National Radio Day, what do you think about?
I think about listening to the radio.
You do?
I do.
Yeah. And
why not?
We have a lot of people that do that.
Yes, we have a ton of people that do that, both online or on their phone or on the live air itself.
Yeah. And then you go out and tell all of your customers who are our customers that advertise about that, and then we get them good results, don't we?
We get them spectacular results. We have businesses that talk about people coming in their store every single week because somebody has said they heard it on the radio.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. So let's go over here. We'll sit on the president's couch here, and you can check out what's happening out there. It's raining today, so our crew from Olaf Anderson and all of the contractors that are working on a new building, this is an additional 10,000 square feet. You can see that is going out, which would be to the north off of I-29 that is out there, and that's where we'll put in additional studios, as we pointed out earlier, and then on the lower floor, all of our sales operations will be down there as well, and a couple more production rooms so we can do more commercials for listeners. It's going to be a very fun little addition, and of course all of the WDAY radio apparatus will come over here as well. So kind of cool. Should we go to my office, or should I just sit in Steve's office?
Steve's office.
Should I? Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Steve is gone today, so since he's in New York City, I'll sit in the president's office and pretend I'm the boss for a day. We don't slow down around here much at all. See how clean this desk is, by the way? I really feel uncomfortable, Greg, because it's so clean. Should I show him my office?
I don't know if you want to.
Well, I think we should. It's behind the scenes radio day. So thank you for taking the time on National Radio Day.
You're welcome.
Greg Bird, one of the ace, been with us for a long, long time, and best of the best. Okay, so here is, I'll just show you everything that's here. You can decide for yourself whether I'm a little more messy than he is. Number one, here's all kinds of wonderful ratings information about how awesome, this one happens to be about Jay Thomas and WDAY crushing it with an audience of 18 to 34 in the Fargo-Moorhead metro and total survey area. So who knew? Jay Thomas is a rock star. We knew it too. And funny story, his office is going to be where we just were. I bet it'll be a little more messy. anyway, this is my office. I have a giant screen because I'm a little blind here. I have a TV there. I have stuff over here that are all kind of good stories. I am a Yale dad, so I have that up there. I have a motto that says we need to pray more and worry less. That's there. One of Ronald Reagan's favorite sayings, there is no limit to what a man can do or where he can go if he doesn't mind who gets the credit. So I've always got those kind of fun little things here and books that I haven't read yet. But look at here. Dot's Pretzels, because I'm a Dot groupie. I love Dot from Velva, North Dakota. Met her recently at the governor's place for a little Josh Duhamel soiree. There's some new equipment that came in for me so we can do interviews all over the planet. Very easy. There's some stuff about our Big Deals program for WDAY. We've been talking to a few clients about, business cards of people that I've met along the way. A little messy. Grain Designs. They're doing some things for our new building. Really good folks. So a lot of this stuff that was on the shelf is now on the floor over here because of all the construction. But here's one of my favorite radios. Do not turn off ever. Don't you think that's a good way to put on every radio? And there you go. Cranking away on WDAY, I think right now, 93.1 FM. And a good way to end this little behind the scenes video. Do not turn the radio off ever, especially if it's on AM 1100 The Flag, AM 1100, AM 1090, all of our FM channels as well. Thanks for watching, and thanks for being a great listener and a fan of our radio stations on National Radio Day.